Right. Now what a lot of people didn't know was why William Shakespeare ever lived in Stratford-on-Avon. He used to have a weekend off occasionally. He got tired of arguing about these people in Venice and people killing their wives. So he decided, he used to take Quill back from his ear, and he used to go to Blackpool for a weekend. Right. And this is what happened one day in Blackpool. And this is a poem he wrote. There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell. He'd a stick with a horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. Didn't think much at Thorson. The waves they were fiddling and small. There was no wrecks and nobody drowned. In fact, there was nothing to laugh at all. So seeking for further amusement, the pair went into the zoo. With the lions and tigers and camels. And good ale and sandwiches too. There was one great big lion called Wallace. His face all covered in scars. He lay in a somnolent posture, the side of his face on the bars. Now Albert, he'd heard about lions, how they were ferocious and wild, and to see Wallace lying so peaceful, well, didn't sit right to the child. So straightway the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with his horse's head handle and shoved it in Wallace's ear. Now you could see the lion didn't like it, so given a kind of a roll, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Now Ma, she'd seen the occurrence and wondered what to do next. She said, "Pa, young lion's at Albert." And Pa said, "I am vexed." But Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. The keeper was quite nice about it. He said, "He were a nasty mishap. Are you sure it's your lad that's been eaten?" But I said, "Of course I am. Here's his cap." The manager had to be sent for. He came. He said, "What's to do?" I said, "Young lion's at Albert, and him and his son the calls too." The manager wanted no bother. He took out his purse straight away. Said, "How much settled matter?" Pa said, "How much does Norbly pay?" But Mother, she turned a bit awkward when she thought where Albert had gone. Said, "Nay, someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. They all went down to the police station before the magistrate chap. They told him what happened to Albert and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and they hoped that Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom would have further sons to their name. At that Mother got proper blazing, and "Thank you, sir, kindly," said she, "but spend all my life raising children to feed bloody lions, not me."
Thank you.